Peace, family. It's your brother West tapping in with you. It's day 6. We locked in. We up. We slept in a little bit today, just from working last night. Got to get that rest. That's important, especially on this journey right here. Adequate sleep and rest is important as far as health journey is concerned, right? But what we're doing right now, we locked in. We about to go to the gym, get the gym in. We talked about it last week. In the first 5 days that we wanted to integrate a workout regimen, right? Get back in the gym. That was the whole point of doing the daily runs. That was the importance of getting ourselves fasted and being able to break down some of that fat and get that process started. Now we're getting in the gym, get back to doing some lifting, get back to doing some different exercises as well to really lock in this journey and this fitness regimen that we're in as well, which is going to get us to our goal. Remember, the goal is 25 pounds in 90 days. We're not rushing. That is a goal that I believe is definitely tangible. We're roughly about, after I fasted, I was down about 9 pounds, right? But once I started integrating eating again, the body starts to regulate. So I'm down about 6 pounds right now, which is still good. We're 6 pounds in 5-6 days is definitely not bad at all. But of course, we're just looking to be gradual, consistent, and be able to sustain the progress that we're making as well. So that's what we're going to do. We locking in. We headed to the gym. I probably won't record in the gym because I don't believe where I'm going they allow that to happen, so you won't see the actual workout, but I will tap in with you and just keep you updated. Let's lock in. Day 6. Peace, family. We just wrapped up at the gym. Beautiful workout. Beautiful workout. It feels good to be back in the gym, right? Building that regimen. And what I did this time that I don't do, or what I haven't done in past as far as going to the gym, is I actually wrote down the exercises that I did, right? The amount of reps, the weight, all of that, the number of sets, all of that was written down so that I can look at, over time, looking at this data, staying consistent in what I'm doing, right? And then being able to take that same data and be able to say, okay, what can I add to this? What can I take away from this? Or what can I innovate to go along with what I'm doing so that the body doesn't begin to develop like muscle memory and reach certain plateaus? So if I know exactly what I was working on the last time I was in the gym, I know what I need to work on the next time I'm in the gym, especially when I'm breaking it up amongst different muscle groups, right? So today was mostly arms, chest, mostly arms, chest, shoulders. That's still considered arms, but it was push and pull was the majority of what I did today on the upper body. And we did some treadmill work just to get the body warmed up as well. But mainly was doing that resistance workout with the weights. So I take that data, and now the next time I'm in the gym, if I switch up to a different group, which will more than likely be like legs, right? And I also did back as well. So I did some back as well today. So I'll just say all upper body for the most part today. When I'm in the gym, more than likely tomorrow, I'll probably do lower body. So I will write down that data as well. What exercises did I do? The reps, the pounds, the amount of sets, all of that is recorded. So then as I build this routine week to week, I'm able to see what do I do that, what have I done? Then also seeing the progress as far as increase of weight, the change of reps, the change of sets, anything like that. I can all have it documented and recorded so I can keep track of progress. One thing about hitting goals is you have to have something to be able to measure your progress. You can't just aimlessly, well, you can, but to really see progress and be able to see where you need to make adjustments to continue to see sustainable progress is having data that you can analyze and measure yourself against to see where you are, how strong are you getting, where's your stamina, where's your endurance coming in. And then like same thing we do with measuring our weight, and we check the scale. We want to know where we are on the scale so we can know where we are improving, where we have opportunities for improvement as well, so that we can continue to sustain and maintain progress and continue to get closer and closer to our goals. So data is important. And that's really what I wanted to say right here was get your data, whether it's the numbers on the scale, whether it's what you're doing in the gym with the reps, the weight that you're lifting or using, knowing what you're working with so that you can see as you improve, you can track your progress, and it continues to build your confidence and esteem in yourself as well. So wrapped up with the gym. We tapped in. It's day 6. I'll check in with y'all later. Tap in. Peace. Outside, we're getting that after dinner walk in. Just had a great meal. We just tried out a new spot I've never been to called Clean Eats. They actually do make a meal plans and different things as well, where they prep your food out for a certain amount of days depending on how many meals you purchase or whatever. So we may try those out in the future as well. But right now we're getting that walk in. We had a good meal, as y'all just saw. Before we went into our walk, carrots, broccoli, asparagus, brown rice, a black bean burger patty, and then we also had some mac and cheese as well. It was all real good. Felt real light as well, and definitely it was healthy. You know what I mean? Staying away from the meats is a thing, and something that I learned, because when I first looked at their menu when I was at home before I went out, I didn't see anything that said that they had a protein that was meatless, right? That's why you gotta ask the question. Like, I'm not eating meat. Do you have a way that I can supplement the animal protein with something that is like more veggies? Can I get more veggies, or which I got? And that's when she brought up the black bean burger, right? So when you really wanna hit a goal, you gotta communicate. You gotta be, transparent about what you're trying to do, and things will align with what you're trying to do when you actually ask for it and you speak about it. You'd be surprised at what things can be done, even if it's not apparent. There are maneuvers that can be made, substitutions that can be made, that you don't have to compromise on what you're trying to do to hit your goal. So keep that in mind. We're gonna get this walk in, 30-minute walk after the eating, get the digestive system going. I'm gonna keep saying that, because this is about habit stacking, right? For me, it's about building new habits. It's about doing some different things to be able to improve myself. And then maybe some of this will rub off on the next person. So tap in, family. Let's start doing some new things, making some new habits, making some different decisions. And let's start making new versions of ourselves and hitting new goals. So tap in, family. I'm gonna check in with y'all later when we close out. It's day 6. We off to a great start. We had a great workout in the gym earlier today. Feel real good today. We're making progress. I can feel it. Even if the numbers don't say it, we can make some progress. Oh, I wanted to clear up too. I had said earlier that I was down 6 pounds. Now that I've started eating after my fast, the numbers start to balance out a little bit. Your body holds on to things a little bit different. So I went from being down about 9 pounds, and I went up to now I'm down 7 pounds officially, looking at the numbers that I've been recording every day. Every day I weigh myself so that I can see the numbers. No matter what direction they go, I still write it down. Another thing that I did today was do my measurements. So that was recording my waist size, my neck size, try to get an estimate of what my body fat percentage is so we can track that as well. So gotta have your data. We talked about this earlier. You gotta have the data so you know what to do, what you've been doing, what's working, what's not working, so you can make changes. So tap in, family. Let me focus on this walk. I'll check in with y'all later. Peace. Day 6 coming down to an end. About to give me some rest. It's been a great day. Back in the gym, had a great meal, got some things done. It's been a good day, It's never stated enough that when you don't celebrate and appreciate and really take in your accomplishments, how that makes you feel in building your confidence, right? Confidence is something that is built through action. So the more that you do things that reaffirms your intentions of where you want to go, the better you feel about it. The data and the progress that you see only reaffirms that even further, right? Like it just makes it that much stronger for you to be able to feel about yourself, and it just motivates you that much more to keep going because you don't want to stop seeing the progress. So that's where I feel right now. You know, we 6 days in, I'm consistent so far. We're still early in the process. Like I said, we're striving for at least 90 days on this particular journey right here. Knock down 25 pounds. We're well into that. We'll weigh ourselves again tomorrow, see where we're at. But I'm definitely proud of myself and the way that I'm eating, the way I'm taking care of myself, and being active in the gym again is always refreshing as well. And just the key to today has been the data, right? Measuring yourself, measuring what it is that you're doing, so that over time you can look at your progress. You can see what needs to be fixed, what you need to keep doing, what you can innovate and keep mixing it up so that your body doesn't get too used to it. All of these things just help you in your journey, right? And knowing more about yourself. The next aspect of this, which we'll get into later in this vlog as the days go along, we'll be getting the data as far as what does your body have to say, right? Going to the doctor, getting your blood work, finding out your numbers, knowing what your blood pressure, your cholesterol, your sugar, all of those different numbers that you need to understand where you are from a scientific and medical standpoint of where you are health-wise is important. So then you also can add that and implement what you're doing and enhance what needs to be enhanced, so you can correct those numbers as well, so that they can be in the best condition and status as well, which is only going to further and get us closer to our goals. But this is where it all starts. It starts with taking action and eating better, taking action and working out and doing more exercise, taking action to get more rest and recovery as well. And then everything else, as you get more data, you're able to be more well-rounded in your approach. So that's what we're doing right here. It's day 6. We're not going to belabor this too long. We're going to tap in again tomorrow. Another exciting day. I'm taking you along this journey. But yeah, right now, we're going to close the day out. I'm about to go make me some tea and give me some rest. And we're going to start tomorrow on the top of the top, back in the gym, and keep rocking. So tap in, family. Like, subscribe, share, comment. If this is inspiring you, let me know in the comments if it's inspiring you, what you working on, what goals are you striving to hit for yourself, and let's just hold each other accountable. You know, that's really what this is about. It's about building community. It's about inspiring people to start and continue down their journey of self-improvement by just documenting my process. And hopefully this inspires someone else to document their process, even if they don't put it on a public spectrum like I'm doing right now. At least they're documenting it for their own personal record, so that they can hold themselves accountable as well. And if you all want to share, feel free to do so. You know, tap in with your brother. But again, like, subscribe, comment, share this out, and let's just grow it out together. We'll name this vlog later. This is episode 6. We'll tap in tomorrow for episode 7, day 7. But it's your brother Wes. I appreciate y'all riding with me with the journey. But as of right now, peace.